when you're warping to a level, it's like, are you sure you want to warp to this level? Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you asked for it. Alright, hang on. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Alright, you asked for it.
It's just to make sure you're not clicking on that thing accidentally.
I mean, if you're clicking on it, you'd probably be doing it on purpose. So, I don't see why that's needed.
Oh, this game was made for kids in mind.
Yeah, I'll just be in charge of the grinding for now.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of like segment where basically there's another challenge. You gotta look for it.
Wait, there could be something down here. I keep forgetting it's the C-stick.
Ooh!
I'll just be in charge of collecting the extras. Oh, don't
what?
They tried to lock me in there.
Door.
They tried to lock me in, but I didn't listen.
Meh.
Ladle.
Yeah. It's good to be doing Let's Plays again.
Yeah, it is.
Hi guys!
Excuse me, sir.
Hi. Oh, I think there's something on the... over here.
Yeah, there is. An ounce of bounce.
Oh yeah, that's another one of those things. Besides from basically mook rushes...
You'll get bouncing challenges. And other challenges. Sprowing. And now we have 5 tokens. So I guess we can go back.
Okay.
But
yeah.
after I kill these crates.
What did these crates do to you?
Nothing. I just hate them. For some reason.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can...
Yeah, it's giving me a lot of that, unfortunately.
Are you sure?
Yes, game, we're very, very sure. Now let us do the thing. 3,000 miles to Shell City.
1,000. You gotta admire their integrity at least, right? And here are those guys laughing at us.
Oh, shut up. Oh.
You have enough Goofy Goober tokens. Now I can teach you the bash move.
Excellent.
Punch!
Falcon! Sponge!
Wow, thanks, Mindy.
I didn't do anything.
Those radio towers are broadcasting Plankton's hypnotizing messages. If we don't do something soon, every creature in the sea will be under Plankton's control. You have to go into the desert and shut them down.
Isn't this a really dangerous desert that no one has ever returned from?
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
Excellent. This isn't the death. Punch!
Huh. Funny, SpongeBob used to have that Bubble Viking helmet as his weapon.
Yeah. Oh, now it's these guys.
Yeah, speaking of, SpongeBob's main attack was basically a bubble wand. Now he's using his karate gloves.
Yeah. And for some reason their vomit
Slicks.
Is that what they're called?
No, but they remind me of those, like, oil guys. Remember those guys?
Oh.
The really tough ones?
Actually, that's not entirely wrong. They basically are.
No, they're almost like Chucks as well.
They're like Chucks and Slicks had a baby and it's ugly.
It doesn't help that it's a hillbilly.
I'm just breaking everything, because break everything. Yeah, don't walk into the cactus.
No duh. Apparently, there are deserts underwater. Seems legit.
It's not really the best idea to break.
It's a video game. Plus, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon video game.
And so the hammer guys basically have the banjo. That's glorious.
Well, we are in Duck Dynasty country, except there's no swamps, and they're less hairy.
This is kind of a swamp.
It's the desert.
Dang it. Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait to get the upgrade for this thing. It's the best thing ever.
you can stab these things.
And remotely detonate them.
And it's just overkill as heck, and it's great.
Shut up, Plankton. We're just started.
Want me to upgrade it now?
Do it.
Just to show what happens?
Uh-huh.
Let's upgrade the bash. Do you want it to hurt Kevin?
Oh my gosh, how did I not realize that till now? That's the fun of growing up. You get to notice these things when you get older.
Yeah.
That's normally supposed to happen.
Yeah. And it's great.
You basically can impale those guys and watch them explode.
Come on, blow up. Yeah.
That's gotta hurt. Alright, but you gotta show off the remote detonation thing after playing it again.
Yeah, alright. Basically, you can hit them and then just explode them normally. Like, you don't have to wait for the wind-up time. You can if you want, but it doesn't really mean anything.
Ooh, convenient.
Yep. Oh, okay, that one already died.
Just in case you needed some.
Even the jellyfish are bucket helmets.
Plankton's going overkill. I got it, Carrot. I'm gonna put buckets on the jellyfish. Now teach them to stop stinging me and obey me.
Obey Plankton.
Destroy SpongeBob and Patrick. Yeah, you should probably invest in like basically upgrading SpongeBob's health at this point.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, shut up.
Did you hear what they said though?
I actually didn't, but
Did you hear about the sponge that made it through the desert? No, me neither.
oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, much like Battle for Bikini Bottom, this game's sense of humor is pretty spot on.
Yeah.
And now we have SpongeBob challenges, and they're pretty much their own level.
Yeah, and there's a challenge to them.
Yeah. Rather than just being a gimmick for a couple levels. Is it just me, or are the controls, like, so much faster?
I think they're much faster now.
Like, they're a lot more responsive, I'll say that. But whether that's a good or a bad thing is up to the individual to decide.
Yeah, I'm actually starting. Yeah, it's pretty clear this game's you're using a lot of set pieces. Those little like propeller things.
Yeah,
They rotate at the same speed and have the same sound effect.
basically. Yep. They also have that squeaky whatever.
Yeah.
We need a WD-40 up in this. up in this stage.
£5 weights.
Manliness points. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's usually best to take your time in these levels, but... I mean, this is a tutorial SpongeBob level, so it's not too difficult.
Plus, the token probably helped for later.
Yeah.
But as the game goes on, we're gonna have
always
to
go for those side challenges when you can, because you're gonna need them.
Because the game's gonna start egging you to grind for those tokens.
Yeah.
Well, then again, the last game pretty much egged you to grind for spatulas.
Like, it wasn't too bad what I just did, but yeah, they will start being like, okay, you need this amount of thing to do thing.
By the way, what the heck did that guy eat to basically get that?
I always thought he just ate a lot of goldfish crackers, because...
It's orange.
Yeah. I mean, that's my... that's my thought, anyway. It's a weird thought to have, but whatever. Yeah.
Right. This movie came out... The movie came out in 2004, right? You were, like, 7 or 8 at this time?
Yeah.
The kid you was pretty weird.
Goldfish crackers are life. Yeah, there's no trouble of waiting on those platforms, so you can wait on them.
Yeah, of course, there's point in, like, basically mounting up on those, like, radio towers.
Yeah.
Eggman did it better in colors. Even though you can't hear them.
Oh, that's what it reminds me of. I'm like...
I don't blame you, I also think the same exact thing.
And the spawners are outhouses. That's great. Yeah, they did a good job at making all the levels atmospheric instead of just each level has robot and then this level has robot too.
Yeah, and again, like, I don't remember there being an entire segment or going through the desert. They just pretty much gone through pretty quickly before we get to the next part, which you probably know is coming up. Well, actually, it's gonna be, spoiler alert, there's actually another level themed in the desert before the level I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was not paying attention
The
at all.
tugboat. That's 2 levels from now.
It's the tugboat. It's a pun. Get it? It's tugboat.
Puns. My favorite.
And you still haven't watched Squid Girl. And here's also where they introduce you to the floating block challenge, which...
Oh yeah, it's a platformer. Test your
Wait.
platforming skills.
Test your patience, basically. Because...
Oh, it doesn't help that it's on a timer.
Yeah. These get frustrating if you don't have patience. Even though I'm just rushing through it right now.
Well, it's probably difficult if you're an impatient kid playing this.
It's basically...
Getting SpongeBob Dream level flashbacks. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, it was. All the blocks move pretty erratically, which makes it difficult to guess patterns if you're not looking for them. Alright.
You can't.
I'm looking for where the treasure chest is. Oh, it's back there. Well, screw that. I'm moving on.
Yeah, screw that noise. At least they give you some sort of checkpoint.
Rotating blocks, these are not bad at all. Just keep jumping.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Those spinning ones can be a bit of a challenge, though. I'm not caring for the dumbbells on these ones. Just pretty much keep moving, and you'll be fine. Even though and ice, ice blocks, which will melt as soon as you touch them.
Ooh, it's disorientating. Yeah, no.
Trippy. Yeah, so it's not too bad.
I was kind of holding my breath there a bit, because crazy platforming.
This is a platformer, and we want to remind you of it.
You smash things, collect things, and jump.
Yeah, basically. Where am I? I know where I am. Dead.
I always love doing that.
That's satisfying every single time. And suddenly Mook Rush. Detonate dead. Yeah, the hitboxes of these guys are pretty lenient, so you can even hit them on the side. Sometimes.
You can just graze them and boom.
Yeah, and that'll still count. Platforms. I'm probably thinking of a later part to this. Dang it!
Oh, that was
Sniped.
cheap.
I got sniped. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, try to go into those things, see what happens. Something should happen.
Nah, this is the character switch. I don't know why you'd use it here, because... Yeah.
We're just showing off that pretty much show you something.
It shows you that you can do it.
Yeah, instead of those bus stops, it's those Porta heroes now.
Dang it. Kaboom.
Yeah. You want to hear that one about the sponge out in the desert again?
Yeah, and they dead.
Oh, they very dead. It wasn't as good as before.
Oh well.
Then again, it was only a couple of years after they made that cut, they did that take, and they had to redo it.
And here's pretty much the substitute for the the tongue sliding levels.
Or shellboarding.
Yeah, that's what it is now. These levels are expansive.
The last of Plankton's propaganda towers are here on the edge of the desert.
Oh, breathtakingly evil.
These tracks form part of a slide.
Propaganda.
I need you to
In our town, in our town.
Darn it, I was thinking the same exact thing!
It's kinda hard.
You can't have a nightmare if you never dream.
Exceptionalism is a lie.
To excel is to fail.
Free yourself from your cutie mark.
So, controls on this, I think, are pretty much exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
For the most part.
Plankton, are you okay? You're sounding a little crazy.
He is crazy.
Right. This is when Plankton used to be evil.
We could level up, but nah. Or you can do that. Upgrade SpongeBob's health. It really doesn't matter what you upgrade, because you're gonna get enough by the end of the game to upgrade everything.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no. You're not.
It's gonna take lots of grinding.
Yeah.
Ding ding!
Heck yeah.
Maybe was right. There's not no light bulb in.
At least the track's pretty good.
Of course.
All aboard the hype train next Saturday. Next Saturday.
I guess we could talk about the 100th episode stuff that we've seen so far.
It's just gonna escalate from there.
So I like the clip with the Bumble Bear, which is what I'm dubbing it.
Panda ring.
Panda ring. I'm dubbing it. I'm dubbing it the Bumble Bear, just because. I like that clip and I like Octavia's voice and I like Derpy's voice. I like that Vinyl is silent in the newest clip. The only thing I haven't been a fan of so far was the Vinyl Scratch and Octavia dubstep cello scene. It sounded more of a cacophony to me than anything, and that's not terribly good, so.
Maybe it'll be good for the actual thing. I don't know.
Oh well. We'll see how it goes.
Oh,
I'm still keeping an open mind, mind you.
Of course I am. Same here. I'm just waiting to see basically what kind of madness the episode will unleash upon us. I mean, for already seeing, it's already...
Oh yeah, and they jumped the shark. Larson, I love you, but I hate you.
Larson, have you been learning from Hirsch?
M.A. Larson and Alex Hirsch team up.
They did work together on Gravity Falls for one episode.
Which one was that? Was it the Mermando one?
I don't know.
I think it might have been the Mermando one.
Arson and ship teases.
What?
Did the audio just cut out? Or was it just me?
I have no idea.
No, it was a platform. I'm imagining.
Yeah, the platforms are making those noises.
I thought I was just imagining things. Oh, please! I split my head open last month.
Oh, that... I think we've talked about that story more than anything, right?
We were gonna do so much at one point, but then I just had to hurt myself.
Yeah. Now we're at least finally getting to everything.
I knew you guys could do it. Here's your reward.
A shiny thingy.
These aren't too bad until the last ones. Those time limits are so strict on the last ones.
Our heroes, having foiled Plankton's evil plans, continue across the desert. But Plankton remains one step ahead of them. He sends someone to make sure that they will fail. He is a vicious, ruthless killer named
Dennis.
Played by Alec Baldwin.
Dennis.
Dennis.
That's a Pokemon Black and White 2 joke.
Look for it. Good luck, my friends. You're going to need it.
And then they died.
Punch, 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 slap, punch.
This, aside from the last main level, I'd say, like not the last boss level.
I think this is my level.
No, this is me.
Oh, you already have the list.
Here, I'll put the list right here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Patrick. You don't have enough Cookie Hoover tokens for me to give you the Smash. You'll need the Smash to get the key to the paddy wagon back and defeat all the thugs. You need more Cookie Hoover tokens.
But Mindy, I picked a flower for you.
Because I have the hots for mermaids for some reason.
Sorry, Patrick.
What now? I have no idea. What do we do now? Yeah, I guess we could show off the time challenge, because screw it.
Why not?
And just so I can get practice with the with these levels, right?
Sure.
All right.
You guys took a while going down the slide the last time.
I like to stop and smell the anemones.
And old tires.
Well, try sliding quickly instead. If you make it under the allotted time, you'll earn a reward.
I'm doing this so that I can prevent you from getting these really nice moves that you can use to break the game.
I'll bet you.
Yeah, so basically speedrun, which is my forte, so let's go.
And you were complaining about the time limits before. Maybe just
No, the first time limits are okay. It's just the last ones are so strict. It's insane. Cut corners as much as possible.
There you go. And you're gonna get a thing for it. Yeah, the actions for this game are actually pretty weird. You don't get pretty concept art. You just get a whole bunch of random stuff.
Yeah. You basically get mods. That's basically what it is.
But aren't we playing off a console?
Yes. Which is the funny thing.
Yeah, we were such console peasants. Speaking of,
I still don't have Steam
yeah,
yet.
we're trying to get rid of our peasant status now that we've.
Well, I mean, we're gonna go for hybrid status, because screw being PC Master Race. Just beat everything. Because there's good in everything, I say.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing the Hill series soon, so.
Once we get a Dazzle.
Speaking of Dazzles, we finally got ourselves on actual editing software, Sony Vegas.
Huzzah!
But we're not gonna be implementing it.
We're not gonna be implementing it yet because we don't have recording equipment to go off of. So.
That, and we're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do it for reviews, which is more important anyway.
I made a YTP MV off of it. Shameless plug. It turned out okay, all things considered.
Yeah.
I found a good source material to use for sound clips. So yeah. Oh, I thought I was dead there. Oh well, I'm not. So, yay. Dang it. This is not gonna end well. And the timer still keeps going after you die, which sucks.
That is cheap.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go for this path. No.
Oh.
Dang it.
You're not gonna get the challenge at this rate.
Yeah. I might as well just finish it anyway, because... No. Okay. Yeah.
Let's try this again!
Yeah. In the next part, because this is running a bit long right now.
Yeah.
So, you got to see me fail.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wah.
You have a limited amount of time.
We know!
If you finish in less than set time, I'll reward you.
Oh, will you? Alright, we're just gonna stop here.